stay and dance with every night.
All of your name?
Helen is my first name, and then Fola Sade.
What did you do before you were a singer?
I made clothes, men's clothes, and for 3 years I went to an art college and did fashion, a college called St Martin's in London. And then for a year I made actually soul clothes, and that's when I started singing, so I had to make a choice between doing the two because I didn't have enough time to run both things.
So how did the singing thing start then?
I was just asked to do some backing vocals in a band called Pride, which is a funk band, and that's how I started. And then from within that band, we carried on doing a smaller set, which was softer, it's more soul and jazz. I mean, basically the set we're doing now, the Sade set.
He don't care where he's been playing. Doesn't hear a word she's saying. She's a fancy girl, so why is she staying? Hanging on for Mr. Wrong. He don't care where he's been playing.
And that's what we were doing. I mean, we intended still Pride should get signed, but the record companies weren't really, and generally people weren't as interested in that. They didn't pick up, they didn't understand what we were trying to do. So we held on as long as we could, and eventually the little set got signed.
Sweet as cherry pie, wild as Friday night. Gonna find out what I meant to you. Gotta find out where our love went to.
I mean, the image wasn't calculated simply because that's the way I dress, basically, you know. I mean, when I'm paying attention to the way I dress, that's the way I dress. For instance, if I go out, that is how I look. But, so it wasn't sort of like a big master plan. We didn't all sit down and think. Somebody asked me, actually, a little while ago, who thought of putting my hair back and putting in, like, Spanish look, and I couldn't understand why anybody should think even that I have an image, because that is the way I look, you know, it's the way I have been for some time. I suppose we just started taking what we're doing more seriously. I mean, when we first started the small set, I mean, nobody really cared too much. It was just an exercise, really. It was just sort of fairly self-indulgent, I suppose, and we didn't take it at all seriously, and we were just doing cover songs. But because people were actually coming to see us and people actually were interested in what we were doing, we started paying more attention to it ourselves and writing our own material. So it was almost out of necessity that we started doing the material, our own material. I mean, it's all pretty much soul, and it all has a fairly sort of gentle sort of jazz feel. It's not jazz by any means. I mean, I could only sort of describe it really as soul with a jazz feel. But we don't do any really hard up-tempo dance numbers particularly, although some numbers are faster than Your Love Is King. Some numbers are much more ballady and jazzy, I suppose.
You seem quite, I mean, meeting you and sitting talking to you, I mean, you seem quite a nice, normal girl.
Well adjusted.
No.
You don't live with me.
This is true, but you don't seem too distant and terrifying a love goddess or whatever. So when you come to sing something like Your Love Is King, which has got a fairly sort of, you know, a sexual lyric or anything, do you feel any embarrassment about it? Do you have to sort of become another person? Or
Excuse me. I think I don't feel embarrassed about any of the lyrics. I suppose that's because at the time when I write them, I take care and I mean them. So I don't turn around and feel embarrassed about what I mean. There's no reason to, you know. But I don't really have to act too much. In fact, I don't like to, because I find it embarrassing watching people who overact. So if anything, I understate, and maybe that's sort of a shortcoming in a way. Maybe I should put a little bit more, but through fear of not wanting to overstate myself, I think sometimes I understate, you know, when I'm presenting a song. But you know, it's a safer way for me anyway. I take care over my appearance, obviously, you know. I mean, there are times when I suppose I look pretty gruesome, but at home, and I probably wouldn't want to be seen like that. But I don't think because I'm a singer, I don't make any more effort than I do as a person who cares about what I look like, basically. So.
But you do put the plait in and everything. I just mentioned out of sheer interest, you know, like, what do you do?
Yeah, but this has been going on. I mean, this plait's been going on for about 3 years. I mean, that was, you know, I started wearing the plait long before I became a singer. So, I mean, like I said earlier, it's fairly irrelevant, you know, that nothing's really changed an awful lot as far as my appearance is concerned. You know.
So, okay, let's talk about work. You're going to be playing in front of royalty before long.
Yeah. Well, the Albert Hall, we're doing a charity festival. We're just doing a short set, and Charles and Di are coming along, which is very nice of them. We appreciate that.
Will it make you nervous?
No, I don't think. No, I mean, 2 people don't make any difference. We're playing in front of a lot of people.
Yeah, it focuses more attention on the event, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but not their physical presence. I mean, their physical presence won't frighten me. I mean, maybe the physical presence of however many thousand people the Albert Hall holds will be a bit daunting, but, I mean, Charles and Di, you know, they're all right.
I'm sure
like I said, it's nice of them to come along. Imagination.
It's very difficult to curtsy in ski pants, of course.
Yeah. Is that what you have to do? Do you have to curtsy? I don't know yet.
Perhaps you find out before you meet them. So, very quickly, when is there going to be an LP and things like that?
There's an album coming out in July. We finished it now, just at the beginning of July. And the new single's out now in London, well, in England. I hope it's going out outside London anyway. Yeah.
So, will that feel like the start of something? I mean, like,
I think so.
LP.
Yeah. Far more. I think far more so, because a lot of people have said to me, you know, have you celebrated? Well, we haven't got anything to celebrate yet, because we're only just starting, and you know, I feel that we've got a long way to go and we can get better.
Love affair with life.
You stay and dance with every night. The moments from dawn to dusk you chase, but I'm lost now. Where do I stand in the rain? to empty eyes in crowded bars. I can't believe we've come this far yet got nowhere. What is there left for me in this? Every time you play is your first.